are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 3 of the World Series. Caleb Smith gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact.
Temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll chopped on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
At first, the first baseman, Ray.
Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. John Means will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back hitters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone. Dickerson is on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Adore is there. Throw on to first. Two gone. Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
That's your pitcher right there. You can't.
Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be.
Leading off with the Rangers.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll be.
Big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Got him to chase out of the zone.
Earlier, if you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
VR will get there, and he puts it away to. Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper set to lead off the home half. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, John Birdie, as he'll get his first. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Here's Elvis Andrus now to. Takes this the other way to right. Cooper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So next to the plate for Tech. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Love the ability to push that.
And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strike. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who's Strutland's pitcher. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, what a play! How about that? In now, Jonathan Villar. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his...
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner goes. In there. Now the throw. He is not in time.
That's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Dozier is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. First pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Rougned Odor now as we begin the top of the fourth. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to...
For 1 thus far. 2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that runner will go no further than second as their outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the start.
Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Yeah, that can get in your head for a little while.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be the... This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Andrus on to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Dozier scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
He was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cooper is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 8.
Striding into the box. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now back.
So stepping in, Danny from the belt, the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Means rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So much is right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. Rougned Odor connects for a 2-run home run. His 3rd home run of this series as the Rangers have moved. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
He looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in this he was looking for.
have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire.
Keep your focus and energy high.
For the Marlins.
Nope. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, some guys can handle a postseason
Black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim
Right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Andrus has got to get rid of it, and no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored. Harold Ramirez.
We can hit till your hands bleed, but if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Gallo is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order's credit. Set to deliver the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Now
Ready now for the Marlins.
This is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Jose Arena takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. 3 for 3. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Alfaro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Dozier is retired, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder.
Coming out of the bullpen in this one, if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. VR is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now back.
So 2 away for the line toward the gap in left center. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Definitely tried to elevate the heat.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Hit in the air out to center field. VR is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, he's got me.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe. Francisco Cervelli will come on now and run at third base following the injury. In now, Brian Anderson. This is line to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay.
Stepping in now, John Birdie. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Magneuris Sierra. Popped up. And he is going to deliver big time off the bench as this might chase everybody home.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense.
There's work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring positions. Morgan is among a dying breed.
There for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. Stepping into the box. Here's the first pitch to him. This pitch is popped up. Mancini in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the Francisco Cervelli will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Adam Conley is on the pitch. Solak is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So the batting order turns over now. Last at bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now back, second baseman.
Ready to take his hacks
Late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can. Right.
Go ahead, run it first. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brett Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So here's the cleanup pitch.
Pitch fastball by a guy. Gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Swing and a line drive. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Garrett Cooper would be next. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Late for strike one. He's got a hit in 3. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ryan Stanek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So a runner at first. Too long. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Swing holding up.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And it's not in time. Payoff pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Anderson is looking for. Popped him up. Dozier is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. The second
So
baseman.
striding forward. In the air to straightaway right. Gallo is there. 2 down. Leyland Diaz will get the call to pinch hit here. Line toward the alley and left center. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. Drew Steckenrider will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. New inning.
This guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the Shin-Soo will move into the on-deck circle now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2. Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Played for a ball 1-0. He broke out the
cat and mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So here's Trey Mancini. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good. Goody comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Jonathan Villar will be the first one. Another 2-2 offering, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
Swing, and he pops him up. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box. Gets the sign. The 2-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We are into extra innings, and next will be the 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Up next for the Rangers, Hunter.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
In the air now out to right field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D. Or you get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit.
Into the box, Willie Calhoun as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So Elvis Andrus, the next
ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there.
Changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 3-1 now. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Number 27 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher. He's with 2 away. This is line to left. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here too low for ball 1. He's looking for
really confident with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Rougned Odor will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Luis Garcia enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready for Aguilar. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate, Garrett Cooper.
The swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to. One of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
6 runs are
They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. In other Marlins news,